Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to apply motion tracking effect with Kdenlive video editor. Once you're in Kdenlive and you have your videos and images loaded to project bin, first we have to drag the video and drop it to video track 1 like this. And by the way, this video is taken from pexels.com, so thanks to the owner of this video, appreciate it. And what we're going to try and achieve in this video is use motion tracking effect to track the movement of the hand and cover it with a sign no smoking. Okay, so this is the video with no effects. Now if you go here to the effects, type in motion tracker and drag and drop this effect on the video. Okay, now you can see motion tracking effect settings opening here. And you can also see this red rectangle box here on the video. So position this red box around the hand, just like this. Okay, and then scroll down here and click on the button Analyze. So what the editor is doing now, as you can see, it's processing. So it's basically analyzing the motion of the hand, and ideally this rectangle should follow the hand at each frame. So let's wait until Kden is finished processing this video. And then we'll proceed to the next steps, which will be adding the image to this video. Okay, so the motion tracking is nearly finished. Okay, now you can see that the dots appeared here on the screen, which are the keyframes. So now if I go to the beginning of this video and hit play, ideally this box should be following the hand everywhere it goes. And that's exactly what is happening, as you can see. So that looks good. Next, we need to add this image on our video. So first of all, drag and drop the image to video track 2. Now make sure the image duration matches the video duration, so you can just drag this timeline cursor like this and match the video duration. Click on the image. So the image is now is too big, and we also need to resize and position the image where we want it to be. And to do that, we can use the effect called transform. So take this transform effect and drag and drop it on the image like this. Okay, now you see the settings opening here. So if you click here on the size, and if you move the mouse to the left or to the right, you should see now the image is actually changing. So what you can do now is also click on the image here, move it to the desired location here on the screen. You can also adjust the size like this by dragging the corners of the image. Okay, so just like this, that should be fine. Now the next step is, so if I hit play on the video, now you can see that the arm is moving, the motion tracker is also moving, but the image is standstill. So what we have to do is make sure the image is following the motion tracking as well. And to do that, now click on the video, and here in video settings you should see this little arrow here, which is options. So click on that, open options, and you should see a option called copy keyframes to clipboard. So click on that. Now we have all these keyframes copied to clipboard. Then click on the image here on video track 2, click on the image, and you should see these 3 little lines, which is options button. Open that, and in here you should find an option called import keyframes from clipboard. So click on that. Now this window comes up, and in here what you need to do is untick this limit keyframe number and in the map you have geometry set as default, but change it to position, and then instead of top left select center, and on the right hand side here you can keep rectangle, but instead of top left change to center as well. And once you have position, center, rectangle, center, and unticked limit keyframe number, click OK. So now if you hit play on this video, you can see that the image is actually following motion tracking, and that's it. Now you're ready to render the video and get the results. So thanks guys for watching, and if you found this tutorial useful, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.